It is December 31st, 2023. It is day 365 out of 365. Nigga, we made it. I'm so excited. Happy New Year's Eve. This is going to be a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day vlog. So I'm going to be vlogging what I'm doing. I don't have any extravagant New Year's Eve plans, except for I am doing a 12-course omakase meals night. My reservation isn't until 9 o'clock. I mentioned that on TikTok, like, oh, I'm not doing anything extravagant. I'm just going to eat 12 courses of like fresh sushi made by a chef in my face. People were like, Angela, what do you mean you're not doing that much? But I've been wanting to go to this place for a long time. I'm gonna tell y'all the name of it. I always forget it off the top of my head. I have a very bad memory. Like, you know, I'm working on like positive self-talk, but like I be having to tell myself to stop saying, girl, are you gonna have like dementia or something when you get old? But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Where's my dinner reservation? I'm trying to give y'all the name of it. Even though I am going to vlog it, I'm not taking my camera, I'm gonna take my phone. I am going to vlog it so you'll get to see it, because girl, I cannot, why is everything so hard? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going into a new year. We are not doing that. Oh, it's called Sushi by Bo. We're going to the location in the Gold Coast. And so I ordered, my reservation is for what's called the Great Gatsby Experience. So I'm going to tell y'all what's included in it. So when I made the reservation for two, because it's just me and my homegirl, and it was $230 for the reservation, or for the meal, for the one that we have. And so we're doing, well, it's $115 a piece, so $230 total, right? So that's before tax and tip though. So you got to keep that in mind. So it's a little bit more expensive than that. And I'm trying to tell y'all what's in the meal. So you get a 60-minute, oh, I thought it was 2 hours, it's 1 hour. That's perfect, because we're planning on going back. She booked her like a staycation, so we're going back to her hotel after that and just going to the rooftop bar, having drinks, and we're gonna ring in midnight at the hotel bar. But it's a 60-minute 12-course dinner. And we get a round of sake, and we get a bottle of champagne for the dinner. So for $230, so essentially $115 a piece, a 12-course omakase meal with a bottle of champagne and a round of sake, to me, that's a deal. Like, that is a freaking deal. So I'm super excited about that. You can add some additional accoutrements to it if you want to, so maybe we will when we get there, but that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna vlog that. In the meantime, in between time, I just came off my last run. of the year. I'm feeling good, feeling great, and I'm about to just throw in a bunch of layers because I have to go to Trader Joe's and get some groceries. It's still the beginning of the week, so after tomorrow, well, I'm off Tuesday. I took off Tuesday, but I mean, it's still the beginning of the week, so I still need to get like my normal stuff done, and I don't want to put it off until tomorrow because I don't know if stores are going to have like limited hours. So long story short, I'm going to Trader Joe's and I'm layering up because it is full on snowing outside. like snowing. And so I'm just throwing on a bunch of clothes, even though it's like 30 degrees. So that's not really even, I mean, that's cold. I know y'all like, Angela, 30 degrees, but like in Chicago times 30 degrees ain't really that damn cold. But anyway, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, get some groceries, and probably a bottle of wine, and we're gonna sit down. Oh, girl, you like a granddaddy. We're gonna sit down and plan out the next 2 days. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Anyway, okay, let's get groceries, or I'm gonna get groceries and then I'll be back. I'm gonna take y'all to the grocery store with me. It's snowing. I'm not doing all that. I'm about to stop and give me some coffee too. So I'm all showered, back from Trader Joe's, and now I'm all showered and all of that. So the first thing on our to-do list for New Year's Eve, also, no, the bed is not made because hopefully I'll have some time to get back in it. I've decided to change what I'm wearing. At first I was just gonna do like some leather trousers, faux leather trousers, and like this long sheer top I got from Zara that I haven't gotten to wear yet. And like my Acne mules, and I just was gonna do like an all black look. And I'm just feeling more casual. I just feel more casual. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do some jeans and a nice top and a boot, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So I know what jeans that I'm gonna wear. I'm going to do the Sandro double-waisted jeans because I haven't worn them yet. And I've had them for what, a month, a little over a month now. And I waited and waited and waited for these jeans. So like no time or no better time to wear them than to dinner on New Year's Eve. So we're going to do these. And then I have to decide what type I'm gonna wear. I think I have two tops in mind. Honestly, they're the same shirt in a different font. This is a Gauche 81 bodysuit. It's in the front, it's a high neck, like turtleneck bodysuit, but in the back, the entire back is out, which is so sexy. I think it'll look really good with that double waist. Because the front won't like compete with the double waist of the jeans. Like the double waistedness will be the focal point. So I'm leaning towards this one, but I also could do this one from Zara, which is also a black bodysuit, but it's a one shoulder. So it's long sleeve, and then it has this opening here that's really sexy, which will also look really good with the jeans, but you know, it has this keyhole at the top in the front. So the detail is in the front on this one, and the detail is on the back on that one. So that's the only difference. But I'm gonna try them both on and see how I like it. Oh, they're bodysuits. Crap, I have to put them on. Hold on, y'all. Let me put it on real quick. Okay, so here's top number one. I love this top. I forget that it's a little too big, like here, so that annoys the hell out of me. But I think this actually looks cute and it's sexy, you know? Love that. That's actually cute. I really do like, I even like it more on camera than I did like standing in the mirror. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna wear my tall boots because I want to be comfortable, but I need to see if they're gonna fit under these jeans. Ugh. I really need to buy more heels in 2024 because I'm in a heel era. I don't know where it came from. It just came out of nowhere, but oh yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that, but ooh, that's cute. Okay, I'm sorry if you liked that first one, but there's literally no debate, like no competition. I'm wearing this one. The shoulders, I forgot that the shoulders sort of look broad. They're not padded, but they look broad, and the high neck is like tight. I love this shirt. I've only worn it once. I had to start wearing my stuff. And then the piece de resistance is, girl, please. Oh, it's happening. This is the one. This is what we're wearing. I feel so sexy. Ah! Time is just speeding by. Like, it's already 1:40. It's almost 2 o'clock. Like, I do not feel like I'm gonna have time to take a nap because we're on to task number 2, which was curl my hair. I'm just putting like loose wand curls in it, and then these ain't even really pin curls. I'm just folding it in the shape of the curl because I want loose curls, and the flexi rods, they make it too tight. So I'm doing just loose curls. And I know people do it backwards. I don't like it backwards. Well, I do this part backwards, but y'all get what I'm saying. Anyway, so I'm just doing like little faux pin curls. They're not even real pin curls. I'm just following the shape of the wand curl really loosely, and then pinning it in place, because I don't want to put flexi rods in them and the curls be too tight, and then they don't have time to fall. I need some time for them to fall, and I be looking like Grandma Susu. So yeah, Anyway, I also have a pizza in the oven because I am so hungry. So I am going to, I wanted to sit down and write a to-do list for tomorrow, but I think I'm going, well, write a to-do list for, yeah, tomorrow and Tuesday. Really Tuesday, because a lot of the stuff I need to do, the stuff that I can do tomorrow, I'll do tomorrow. But really Tuesday, because some stuff I have to do during like business hours, you know what I'm saying? So I'll do that tomorrow though. I'll get up, I'll do my workout, I'll clean, and then I'll sit down and make my to-do list, and then I'll do all the things I can tomorrow, and then everything that needs business hours I'll do on Tuesday, because I'm not gonna have time to do both today, because it's probably gonna take me the rest of the afternoon to edit, and I want at least an hour and a half nap. Like, please, come on now. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh, look at that. Listen, this little piece in the bag, I know I made that too big, but I DC, I don't care. We just gonna add another pin in there. Throw a scarf on it to catch it from falling down, and then that's it. That's all. It's funny because my friend called me, my friend that I'm going to eat with, and I missed her call, and I called her back, and she was like, I was like, oh my bad, I was in the shower. This is kind of wet. I was like, my bad, I was in the shower. She was like, oh, you took a shower earlier? I was like, no, I went to the gym, I took a shower. I'm gonna take another shower. Am I the only, like, I'm not, like, we don't go out until, what is it, let's just say 2. Let's say I've been out of the shower for like almost 2 hours now. No, that's exaggeration. Maybe like an hour now. Girl, that's 8 hours. That's a whole work shift. I'm getting back in the shower. I'm still waiting on that pizza to cook, but I'm about to crack this wine. Tell me why I think I've changed my mind again. Why is this paper towel, this random paper towel just on the floor, y'all? I think I changed my mind again on what I'm gonna wear. Hear me out. So I'm definitely still wearing the top. I think I'm gonna switch the jeans out for some trousers. I don't know why. I just had this like thought that I wanted to wear the trousers, so I think I'm gonna do that, and then y'all see the final look when I get dressed. But I think that's the final look. I promise. I don't like this one. Hold on. I promise that's the final look. That's it. That's what. Where's my Trader Joe's one? Here it is. I promise y'all it's the final look, and I think that's going to be my vibe. That's going to be my vibe. I don't know, y'all. We'll see. I guess we just gonna be surprised together on what I wear, honestly, at this point, because y'all probably sick of me. Anyway, this is Freak Show. I've shared Freak Show on here plenty of times. It's my favorite like inexpensive bottle of cab to just buy and have, girl, put it in there some more, to buy and have in the house when I want a little drinky drink. It's $15.99 a bottle, so inexpensive, and it's really good actually. My homeboy put me on this a couple years ago, and I literally been buying it ever since. Y'all know I'm a cab girl, even though I was when I was out with my homegirl and her co-worker the other day. He is like a AI expert at this point, and he was saying, based on some sort of like AI report he was reading, that red wine drinkers should be drinking Pinot. When they say that red wine is like the best for you, I think Pinot is like the best option or something like that. So he's a cab drinker. He was like, I might be switching to Pinot. I'm like, ugh. I mean, I'll drink Pinot. I don't have nothing against Pinot. Like, I'll drink Pinot. I'll pretty much drink any red. Pinot, cab, Malbec, you name it, I'll drink it. Like, I like red wine, a red blend. Cab is just my preferred red. So I was like, let me find out you about to make me into a red girl. I mean a Pinot girl. Listen. So anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna do those brown trousers, that black Goosh 81 top, and those same boots, and that's going to be the look. That's it. That's the final look. Ooh, that is so good. So the pizza still has a little time to cook. Hold on, let me show you my face. The pizza still has a little time to cook. So I'm gonna get to editing down the vlog. Yeah, I'm still using this old ass computer. I done had this computer for so long. I had this before I had my, it's an HP. Y'all see how big this laptop is? I had this before I had my MacBook Pro. My MacBook Pro went out. This I still got. And I never repurchased that. And that was back like maybe a few years after grad school. So maybe like 2013 it went out. 2013, 2014. So not too long before I moved to Chicago. But I had this just stuffed in the quarter, and somehow kind of way it made it from Nashville to Chicago with me. And I've been using this to edit. I didn't even use computers to edit at first. I would just do it on my phone. But now since I make so much more content, I needed to use a computer to edit. So I've been using this. I say all that to say on my to buy list for 2024 is a new MacBook. And so yeah, I really don't have no time, space, or money to be wasting on frivolous stuff. I really have to get my spending under control, and you know, be very intentional with what I'm buying, because I need some big ticket stuff. So anyway, I need the computer, or the camera to start editing. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and the next time we talk, we'll probably be getting ready, doing makeup or something like that. So really quickly, I changed what I'm wearing again. I know y'all like, girl, we sick of it. But I still went with the black turtleneck. This is what it looks like on. And I decided to go with this pair of pants that I picked up off of Essence earlier this year. I cannot pronounce it. It's a Korean brand. I'll put it on the screen, but I cannot pronounce it. And I'm sure they don't have these because I got them during the Essence sale in the spring. And they have been in my wish list for at least a year. So they probably don't have them anymore, but at least I'll put the brand in it so you can check it out. Let me lower it so you can see the bottom of it. Y'all have seen, ooh, that candle, a little warm. Y'all have seen these pants before. They have like the button on the side. They're like wide leg. And then I'm going to still wear the boot. I tried the boot on under it and it fits very comfortably under there. So that's what I decided on. My friend will be here in like 30 minutes. So I decided to just put my clothes on. Plus this turtleneck. I didn't want to like risk doing my makeup and then trying to put this turtleneck on. Ciao. And I'm also going to see if she wants to just like leave out the house because our reservation isn't until 9. So I'm gonna see if she just wants to leave the, oh wait, I forgot the remote. Leave the house, maybe get some drinks somewhere else. Because there, I'm sure there's a lot of like bars and stuff close to where we're going, and then go to the reservation from there, just so we can try to like beat the expensive Uber, because right around 8:30 and 9 o'clock is probably gonna be crazy. So anyway, that's the deal. I'll do my makeup and I'll come back and show y'all the full look. I'm gonna listen to my music. That's really what it is. Girl, stop playing with me. Oh, yeah. Girl, what the hell?
They say you knew then when you know now. Hopelessly, hopefully, we'll illuminate like stars in the night skies to find our way back to the truth you need.
She ate that shit right on up. I said, Tiff ain't do that herself, no shade. I said, oh, she must got that done. I'm crying. What is the red drawers for? I don't even own anything but black drawers. Oh, that's true. There's no odds there's going to be two single successful dudes getting sushi together. I know. I ought to make you do a OOTD. Spend New Year's Eve with me. This is my fit check. I went like corporate sexy realness. Anyway, my friend and I went to Sushi by Boo in Gold Coast. There are a few locations around Chicago, but we went to the one in Gold Coast. That's our chef. Originally, we were going to do just a 12-course omakase dinner, but when we got there, everybody else at the bar was doing 17, and we were like, we're not being left off of bad and bougie. We want to do 17 too. So here we are taking a complimentary sake shot, and then we jumped back into the courses. I do not know the name of everything that we were eating. I will tell you that this was my absolute favorite, and we're just rapid firing through this. And then we did like these like lemon drop shots. We did a couple of those. So here we are taking that, and then we're back into the courses, and we wanted to do another one. We were trying to get it right, so we were like, let's practice, and then when we get another shot, we'll get it right. So here we are, and I think we did pretty good. We're both still not centered into the frame, but whatever. By this time, we were getting a little woozy, taking the shots, trying to get the video. So we had to slow up. Also, they encourage you to eat with your hands. So here, you'll see me, I'm just picking it up with my hands at this point. But everything was so freaking delicious. There was not one thing that I did not like. Once we finished all the courses, we had a complimentary shot with the chef, and then we also had a mochi platter along with the package that we ordered. This is me taking another sake shot. By this point, I didn't want no more. I had to hold my nose to keep that down. That shit is nasty. That's what I'm saying right here. Then we went back home, changed clothes, and we decided to walk from my apartment up to the closest bridge to watch the fireworks. It was really cool that Chicago did fireworks off of 6 of the bridges this year, so everybody didn't have to pack at one. It was so dope. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We ended the night stopping in 7-Eleven on our walk home to pick up these cheesecakes that are so good. And that was it. Happy New Year.
I want to make sure that I'm not making excuses for myself, because this last decade I have been in a better place, and after being like 33, right? I've been in a better place, and I haven't done well. I didn't hold myself accountable to saving. I did start putting money in a 401k and all that kind of stuff, but I haven't done well with saving or anything like that. So there are parts.
Good morning. Happy New Year. It's Monday morning, obviously. January 1st, 2024. What time is it? Oh, hold on. Let me look. Oh, it's right here in my face. It's 8:42. I slept in a little bit. I slept into about 8:15. And then I got up, posted some stuff like my 2023 wrapped online, and now I had my banana, I had a little bowl of cereal, so I'm giving it like an hour or so before I go work out. But I'm also having some coffee because I didn't get to grab any pre-workout or anything, so I'm putting some black coffee in my body for energy right now, and then I'll go work out around 9:30ish. I'm taking the morning slow. I didn't give myself a schedule or anything for this morning. I'm just taking it slow, but I do want to get some things accomplished, and we're still going to go over putting together that to-do list and all of that. I just want to make sure that I'm setting myself up for success this month. I'm gonna take it month by month. I'm not gonna make any big like yearly goals, but things that I need to get accomplished this month or within the next month, I am going to sit down and write a to-do list for that. I started the dishwasher. I'm going to clean the apartment today. So we're gonna go through what that is, and we'll talk about like some long-term goals too, and then we'll wrap this thing on up. I don't have any like plans outside the house. You should have saw the edit that I did, of dinner last night. It was amazing. We went to it's called Sushi by Bo or Bao. I don't really know how to pronounce it, and I should have asked. I think it may be Bao, but it's like it's an omakase dinner, obviously. So you know that's like where you go and the sushi chef makes courses of sushi, like you basically eat what they give you. And it was great. It was a great experience. I love that one. There's a few different locations here in Chicago, and she told one of the hostesses last night told me that they were opening another one up soon, but I chose that one because it was a little more casual. It was another one that's like a hotel suite, like you literally can go in the hotel suite. It could be you and one other person and just the sushi chef, so you can make it really intimate. I think that's a really good idea for like birthday. I was telling my friend last night, like this would be a good date. Like if I like the next time I have to like bring a dude on a date, it's my turn to take a dude on a date or something like that, I would definitely take them there or whatever, because it was a fun date interacting with the sushi chef. And then after we were done, he like had us taking sake shots with him. I'm like, no more sake shots. I took 1, 2, 3, 4 sake shots. I'm like, bro, my stomach. And then so it was a good time or whatever. And the 10 out of 10, like they literally have like a 4.9 out of 5 for that specific one. Like each location has their own ratings, but I chose that one, I was saying, because it seemed more casual, more, you know, like, and it was really cool. The hostesses were cool. They was the hostess, they was the bartenders, they was the waitress, they were everything. And then you have the 2 chefs behind the bar, and they rotate people in out every hour. So it's supposed to be like, we got the 12 course omakase, but when we got there, we were like, can we upgrade to the 17 course? And they were like, sure. So we ended up getting 17 courses, and my friend was like, I'm still gonna be hungry. I was full. I was full, but she ended up being like satiated. Like after it was over, she was like, oh yeah, that was fine. After the drinks and the 17 pieces, like, and then we had mochi. That was also a part of our package. So our original package was 12 courses, a bottle of champagne, a round of sake shots, and some mochi for dessert. And because we ended up ordering 2 more rounds of sake shots ourselves, so I actually had 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we ordered 2 more rounds of sake shot with like drinks, but we got them in shot form. It was like sake with like some lemonade in it, so kind of like a sake lemon drop. So we ordered 2 more rounds of those or whatever. They just took the bottle of champagne off because whatever champagne they was gonna give us was equivalent to the 4 shots that we ordered. So she was like, I just took it off, because afterwards I was like, wasn't it supposed to be like a bottle of champagne? She was like, yeah, I figured since y'all was ordering drinks, y'all wouldn't want that, but I can add it back on. We was like, actually no, that's perfect, right? So like just very like intuitive service. Like it was just great. It was a great experience, and they were fun, like whatever the case may be. But you're supposed to do the 12 in an hour, but we ended up sitting there for maybe like an hour and a half because we ended up with the 17 course. And it was just good. I loved it. I had a good time, got some good pictures. We were in and out in an hour and a half. We were able to get back to my apartment, put on warmer clothes. They did fireworks in the city different this year, where they like fired off fireworks on like 6 of the bridges. So like all the 6 bridges on the water, they were like shooting off fireworks. So we were able to walk up. Well, we got an Uber, I ain't gonna lie. We got as close as we could in an Uber, and then we walked the rest of the way. We could have walked, but we waited too late and we would have been late. So we caught an Uber there most of the way there. We got out like midway because traffic started getting crazy. And then we got to see the firework countdown, saw the fireworks, and then we walked back because it's like pretty close to my apartment or whatever. And it was just the perfect night. It was the perfect night. And then me and my friend passed out. She passed out on the couch, I passed out in the bed, and she left early this morning, and now is now. So I had a perfect New Year's Eve. I wouldn't change anything about it. I did not eat no grapes. It was either eat the grapes under the table or go watch fireworks. Me personally, I want to watch fireworks. My friend like, girl, if I don't get no man this year, it's your fault. So anyway, that's sort of a recap. But again, you should have saw the edit that I made for TikTok before this, so you kind of saw like the you saw the like courses and stuff like that I cannot tell you the name of them. Just know all of them were good. Like, they were so freaking good. It's great. Like, there wasn't one that I did not like. So there's a recommendation for you. If you come to Chicago and you like sushi and you want to do like an omakase experience, Sushi by Sushi by Bao. 10 out of 10 recommend. They got a 4.9 out of 5 stars for a reason. It was excellent. And we went to the one in Gold Coast. Anyway, I am going to finish drinking this and brush my teeth. We're gonna work out. I need to go to Target, but that might not make the list today. That may be a tomorrow problem. Because I can get through today. Like, I have enough. I need some toothpaste, mouthwash, waters, and some LaCroix. But I have enough to make it through today. So that may be a tomorrow problem, because I really want to get this list done and get these chores, like the little chores done. I want to read a couple chapters of Kerry Washington's book, because the book club starts today. So I want to, the things that I want to for sure get done today are in the house. Let's see. So it's 1:03. I've been up from the gym. I was in the gym for a long time. I did a nice long, girl, stop screenshotting. I did a nice long, like slowly paced workout. I was not in a rush. I loved it. So I was down there for like 2 hours, maybe a little over 2 hours, just taking my time, moving through my workout, added a few things that I don't get to do on a normal Monday because I got to log into work. But now it's 1 o'clock because I've been up here for at least an hour, maybe at least an hour. I was like posting some content and stuff I had planned for today. I made me some brekkie, bacon, eggs, hash brown, and I'm drinking the rest of that coffee I had from this morning. Did I not get a fork? Girl, I don't know what I'm supposed to eat with. Hold on. First thing on the list, find my little rug things. I have some of them sticky things that you put under rugs so they don't move, because I need to move. I need to lock this rug down to this floor because I be sliding everywhere. Anyway, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast, my delicious breakfast. Let's taste the eggs. I let the butter get a little too hot, so they got a little dark. I don't like that. I like my eggs scrambled soft. A little cheddar cheese in there. Anyway, so I think what we're gonna do is, after I'm done eating, I'm gonna sit down and write a list. I don't have a planner or a notebook or anything like that, and I'm hesitant to buy one because I don't ever use them. I literally like waste them every year. I never use them. I use my notes. Like the what's the name of it? The I either use my notes app on my phone, or I use the notes on my computer for like my work computer for like work. But I'm gonna grab a piece of paper and physically write it down, and then I'll transfer it to some of the electronic later. I do have a really good friend, college friend. She just released a planner. I'm gonna link it. And I probably will grab that one because I want to show support, but hopefully I'm going to use it. So I'm gonna put in an order for that this week as well, but I'm gonna link it below so you can check it out and grab it too. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my food and then I will be back and we'll sort of start like writing out some of the stuff that we need to do. And I'm gonna share with you what I got on my ins and out list so far. I haven't posted that video yet because I don't feel like the list is complete. I need to add a couple more things, so I need to ruminate on it more, but I'll share with you what I have so far. And just stay tuned on TikTok for that video because it'll come this week. I feel like anything after this week, it would be moot. So it'll definitely happen this week. Okay, I'm at the kitchen table. Let's get this, at least let's get the like to-do list written down. I probably won't close this vlog until tomorrow, so we'll continue through tomorrow, but I want to at least get the list written down because it's one thing that I need to do today, because today is the last day, I believe. And then I'm gonna clean up. I'm still in my gym clothes. Like, I haven't even taken a shower because I don't want to take a shower then clean up. And then I'm gonna go live on TikTok tonight, just because I haven't been live. I don't know how long. It hasn't been that long, but I haven't been live this week, in the last week or whatever. So I'm gonna go live and chit chat on TikTok. And yeah, so let's do our ins and outs, or my ins and outs. I'll share that with y'all first. Okay, so as my hands are so ashy. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop apologizing. Like, it's a vlog. I just came from the gym. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I explained this before, but the gist of the trend on TikTok is basically like people are going through and saying what's out for them in 2024, like things that they're not participating in, or they don't want to see people participating in anymore, or what's in for them. Well, I got one more. I think that what I'm gonna do is start with my ins and then loop around to my outs. At least that's what I think I'm gonna do. So I'll read them like that to y'all and see how I feel. Should we have a glass of wine while we do this, or should we eat? I have that cheesecake. Let's eat the cheesecake. Hold on. If you have a 7-Eleven by you, you have to see if they carry these little turtle cheesecakes. It's from like 7 Select, like their little food brand. Y'all, my friend put me onto this. Every time I pass by 7-Eleven, I walk in there and see if they got this turtle cheesecake. They have like other flavors of cheesecake too, but I'm not like a berry, cherry, like that type of fan. But I'm a chocolate fan, and when I tell y'all this turtle cheesecake is so good. And the crazy thing is, I bought 2 of these last night after we watched the fireworks. We stopped at 7-Eleven. I bought one for me and one for my friend, and she left it. So guess what? We about to eat it. Let me show it to y'all. Hold on. Can y'all see it? Is it focusing? I gotta put it down to eat it. Ooh! I'm so excited. It's gonna get all over my table, but we about to clean up anyway. You know what? That would be good with a glass of wine. Hold on. Y'all know chocolate, specifically dark chocolate, but chocolate nonetheless, and red wine. Y'all know I'm a cab drinker. Go together so well. I had to get a glass. Anyway, okay, let's get into this list. My ends for 2024 is 1, acquiring new hobbies. And I mean like actual hobbies. So when people are like, what do you like to do? I'm always like, I love to run, I love to work out, I love to read, which are, I guess you can categorize that as hobbies, but I think of those as more of like enrichment activities in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really couldn't live without those hobbies. You can go in and out of doing them. But with working out, reading books, like that type of stuff is a part of me. It nurtures me, right? It enhances and enriches me. Hobbies are supposed to be fun, and you're supposed to be able to do them, you know, at leisure, at will, pick them up, put them down. So I'm looking for a couple of new hobbies. So I think I mentioned on here before, I definitely have mentioned it on TikTok, that I want to start doing Legos. Recently, like this Porsche Lego went viral on TikTok, which is funny because I had took a picture of it in Target like a week before it went viral. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. Like, I would like to try to build that. And then it went viral on TikTok. So like everybody now has that Porsche and is building out, which I think is cool. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, well, everybody's doing it, so I don't want to do it. I said I want to do it, I want to do it. And I just think it's a cool hobby, right? When you think about Legos, you think simple, but those things get really complex. They have like ranges, so they have like this floral range. So if you want to do just like a specific range of them, you could do it. So definitely Legos is on my list, and also puzzles. I think I want to start putting together puzzles because that's a hobby I feel like that is sustainable, where like you could put a puzzle together, take it down, put it together, take it down. So I don't have to buy a lot of anything. Same with Legos, right? Not that I would put all that shit together and then take it out, but you know, those are hobbies where you could reuse like over and over. So definitely adding new hobbies to my life in 2024 and beyond. The second thing I have on my list is cooking full meals. It has become a running joke that all of my meals are girl meals. I even have a series that I do on TikTok called Barely Cooking with Angela, where all meals are girl meals. And that's cute, perky, and funny and all of that type of stuff. But also, like, baby, you a 40-year-old woman. And not for nothing, I can actually cook. Now, I've said this before, I can't, like, I can't develop recipes and stuff like that. But I can actually cook. I used to have a website before I moved to Chicago. And it was focused on lifestyle, so like cooking. Like I would have full-on recipes like scallops, flank steak, all kind of like recipes and stuff on it. It was called The Culture Domestic. And I would cook and I would host and we would talk fashion and lifestyle. So I can cook food. So I eat girl meals because I'm lazy, and it's time out for that. Time out for that. The next thing I have on here is arts and humanities. And with this one, it's that I want to do more of going to museums, more going to theater, more going to art installations and stuff like that. I enjoy that stuff. And before the pandemic, I would hop in an Uber and go to the museum. I don't care if I've seen an exhibit before. I would go see it again. I would go see like musicals, and you know, whenever the cool little art installations and stuff would come, I would always go see that stuff. And I kind of stopped during the pandemic, but I do want to pick up more like arts and humanities activities, like outings. So instead of like every time me and my friends want to hang with each other, I'm like, let's go grab dinner and drinks, right? Maybe we can go to the museum. Maybe there's a musical coming up and I can say, hey y'all, this musical is coming, it looks interesting, I'm thinking about getting tickets. Pretty much the same thing that I do with my social club, but in my like friend group, in my like personal community. But also just immersing and putting myself into a culture of stuff that I really love. I love art. I love, you know, museums. I love theater. I love musicals. I love all of that. So I want to immerse myself in that more. I don't know, ever since they did this new update, like I swear to God, spell check is a pain in the behind on these iPhones. Anyway, another N is more delayed gratification. You can't see my face. I feel like I was cut off. I had to change the battery, so something weird happened. So more delayed gratification. So I've been working on not mostly impulse buying, but I think that it has sort of like worked its way into the rest of my life. But I am such an instant gratification person. Like, I see something, I want it, I gotta have it. But I've really been focusing on being patient. If a thing is meant to be yours, then it will be available when, one, you can afford it without having to charge it to the game, and then move stuff around to make sure that it get paid off, and that type of thing. So more delayed gratification, more of that in 2024 and beyond. I have a wish list of items that I want. I haven't put a time frame on when I'm going to get them. Luckily, most of the things that are on my wish list are not like trendy things that'll be here today and gone tomorrow, or in today, out tomorrow, or that are likely to sell out and be unavailable to me. They're things that when I'm ready to pick them up, they'll be available for me to get. The next one I have on here is asking for what I want. So I'm talking specifically as it relates to this and the work that I'm doing on social media. People always ask me like, do you pitch to brands? I'm like, no, I don't pitch to brands. Like, you know, I don't do that. Like, if they want to work with me, whatever. But I have 2 brands specifically that I am going to pitch to. And I just need to sit down and come up with it. That's going on the list with the pitch, and I'm gonna send it to them. And if it works out, it does. And if it doesn't, you know, at least I tried. But I think that I have some pretty good ideas of content that I can create that will work for both me and the brand. So hopefully they'll buy it. So asking for what I want. I have face forward pictures. One thing about me, I do not like taking head-on pictures. If you go look at my Instagram, the little pictures that I do have on my Instagram, if you go on my personal one, I have like only pictures. I have maybe a couple reels on there. It's just pictures. But if you notice, my face is always turned, or my eyes are closed, or, you know, my hands up, or my head's down, or something like that. Just because I am not a fan of like my face head on, like in pictures. I don't know, it's something about my cheekbones. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that I'm beautiful. This is not like I don't think that I look, I just think that it's something about the way that I smile. My cheekbones are so high, so when I smile, like all of this disappears. I don't know, it's just something about front facing pictures that I'm not particularly a fan of when it comes to me. And so as soon as the camera go on, I immediately do this. So last night, like I took a few front facing pictures and I actually really liked them. I posted them on my Instagram. And so I'm gonna do more of that because it makes me uncomfortable. So it's really about doing more of what makes me uncomfortable. I have one that says documenting self. This isn't really for me. This is for, I mean, it is because I can do more, but also for other people. I suggest it all the time. Something that I do is I record myself, like these clips from the vlogs and stuff like that, stuff that I edit out that's like funny or you know whatever the case may be, interesting, whatever, you know, I may be like humming or singing a song. Y'all know I'm not singing on the internet, but you know, I may be humming and singing a song. My sisters, for whatever reason, still like to hear me sing. I don't sound nearly as good as I used to when I was young, but like things that I think my family would find interesting or love to see or whatever, you know, I'm just saving little clips of stuff that I record of me just doing everyday stuff, me enjoying life, you know, whatever the case may be, and I'm saving them. I need to get a new external hard drive, but I'm saving them in the instance that if something ever happens to me, then my family will always have recorded memories of me. So like I don't, and that's just something that I like consciously start doing. I'm like, oh, I have all of these like memories, I'm gonna save these memories. You know, the one thing as it relates to my mom that I like, that really gets to me even after all of this time that she's been deceased, is the fact that we don't have a lot of record of her, a lot of pictures, a lot of videos or whatever. And so, you know, even as somebody who was 13 when she passed away and had a long time with her, sometimes I have to close my eyes really tight to visualize like what my mom looked like, or like put myself in like positions or scenarios to like remember interactions that happened between us, you know, to remember her laugh, to remember, you know, her smile and that type of stuff. I have to really focus in on like drawing that memory. And if I had video, if I had a bunch of pictures, if I were able to like, if I had record of that stuff, it wouldn't be so hard. And then as it relates to my little sister who was 7 when she passed away, she doesn't even have that like mental Rolodex. So she can't even do that like I can, like close my eyes and remember a specific encounter and like hear her voice and see her face. My little sister doesn't have that at all because she was so young. So she has no visual like recollection. Like some things she remember, but like it's not ingrained in her in the way that it is me and my siblings. So that's why I document myself and save little clips specifically like for my family. And I want to make sure that I'm continuing to do that even more in 2024 and beyond. And then the last end that I have on here right now is signature, right? I am a big proponent of having signatures, right? This isn't meant to be limiting, right? It's just like some stuff I feel like people should be able to like see and recognize you by your scent, right? So the trend on TikTok now is that everybody has all of these different perfumes and, you know, scents, and they have these collections. And I get it, like we all have our vices, so I'm not saying don't have your vices, but I am a true believer in, yes, you want people to think you smell good, but you want people to like smell something and be like, that's Angela, right? I do it with my red lipstick, my slick back pony, like certain things people are like that is so you, that's very much Angela, like that is my signature. So I'm really big on signatures, so I want people to do more of signatures. And also I think it'll help with like overconsumption too, like, you know, I'm sorry, like I said, everybody is entitled to their vice, but like hundreds of perfumes is crazy in my opinion. Now let's get into the outs really quickly. Guilt tipping is on my out. Like I'm a tipper, 20%, sometimes 25, depending on the situation. But I'm sorry, when I'm picking up takeout, when I'm buying coffee, little stuff like that, I'm done. I am done. I put in an order at Nando's, walked to Nando's, got my Nando's the other day, and I tipped them 25% just because it was up there and I felt guilty and I was worried about like what they were going to think about me. Because now what they do is before you can even move through your transaction, they put the tip at the top. So you have to decline the tip before your transaction actually goes through. And so it gave me anxiety to be like, you know what I'm saying, to think that they're thinking like, that bitch didn't even give us the tip. So I tipped on something that I called in the place to order on. I beat feet to go pick up. Like, what? No, guilt tipping is out. Girl meals for every meal. That goes with the end of like cooking full meals, right? I'm not saying I'm not gonna have girl meals. That would be a lie. But I don't need to be having girl meals for every meal, which I have lots of times. 15 hours a day on social media. Like, Angela, the doom scrolling has to stop. That is crazy. Every time I see that update, like, you average 15 hours a day, I be like, oh my God, that's crazy. I gotta get back into reading my books, which, thank God, book club started this month. Get into those hobbies, all of that, to help me cut down that screen time, because that is unacceptable. 6 p.m. bedtimes. It's so funny because I see everybody like, I need to go to sleep early, right? My thing is, I will not have any, like, I'll log out of work at 4:30. It's 4:30 p.m. I'll eat dinner by 5:30. I'm done eating dinner, and I'll get in that bed and I'll go to sleep. That's a waste of day. Like, that's a waste of at least 2.5 hours that I could be doing something constructive. Even if it's just working on one of my hobbies, even if it's reading a couple chapters of a book, right? Even if it's working on content planning ideas. But to climb in that bed at 6 o'clock p.m., I don't care if I do get up at 4 o'clock. If I'm asleep by 8:30 or in the bed by 8:30, I'm straight at getting up at 4:15. To get in the bed at 6 o'clock and sleep until 4 a.m. the next day is ridiculous, and it has to stop. That's lazy. That's like sleep gluttony. One thing about me, I can sleep. So we're gonna cut that out. Good enoughs, right? This is specifically as it relates to like my wardrobe, or, you know, things that I want, like art, all that type of stuff, right? I'm done with like good enoughs. I don't do dupes or anything like that anyway, but sometimes I'll see something that I really want. I'm impatient. I want that thing, so I'll see something that's similar to it and it's good enough, and I'll buy it, and it'll satisfy that like want for a little bit, but then I still want the thing that I want in the back of my head, right? So that ties back into that more delayed gratification, where if you just wait until you've saved enough money to get the thing, or whatever the case may be, then you won't have to worry about buying the good enough, it working for a little bit, and then the thing that you really want still sitting in the back of your mind. The next out I have is aesthetics, right? Like the whole idea of, this is my house aesthetic, this is my clothes aesthetic, this is my aesthetic. This is such a chronically online thing, but I feel like it limits you as it relates to your personal style, to your home style. Like, everybody's house look exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about coffee table books in the last vlog. Everybody got these generic ass coffee table books, all this type of stuff. The aesthetics is killing individuality and creativity, and it's time to give it a rest. Give it up and give it a rest. And then the last one I have on here is unsolicited opinions, and I'm talking, again, this is a very chronically online example, but like, people do this thing to content creators or just to people in general, where I will come online and be like, these are my nails, I love my nails, or whatever, you know, I get acrylic with a gel polish on top of them, and you'll have 20 people, 30 people in your comments like, you need to do gel X, you need to da-da-da-da. I didn't come on here and say, I get acrylic nails, but I'm looking for something different. I came on here and said, I love my nails, I get acrylic with gel on my nails. I didn't ask you for an alternative. I said I enjoy what I do. Why do you feel the need to tell me that I need to do what you do, right? Those unsolicited opinions have to stop, because it's annoying. Like, it annoys me. Stop doing it, right? If I want suggestions or opinions, I will ask for them. I have no problem. I sat on here and gave y'all the notes for perfumes that I like and said, give me your best shot. Give me your best suggestions. If I weren't looking for any opinions, I wouldn't have said that. I would have just said, these are the notes I like, these are the perfumes that I'm looking for. I wouldn't have posed it as a question. So those are my ins and outs. I think that's enough. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else to the list for the TikTok video, because that just took me a long ass time to get through for this, and I only got 10 minutes on TikTok. So we're gonna leave it there, and we can always add to the list if we want to add to the list. Now let's get the rightness to-do list so I can clean up this house, take a shower, and move on with my day. Okay, so I have the list all written down. I just grabbed this old like composition book I used to use for podcast notes. I ripped all the podcast notes out of it. But I wrote just like a little generic list, like I said, just to get it all out of my head and on paper. And then I'll put it like in my phone in a nice note later on. But so the first thing I have on here is sign up for global entry. I need to do this as soon as possible. Pre-check is included in that, so I don't have to do that separately from what I understand. I was also looking at Clear because my friend sent me a code where you can get like 3 months of Clear for free, but I've been told that it's like a waste of time, so I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. Let me know. I know one of y'all commented and told me like to just do global entry, don't worry about any of that, which is why I put that on the list. So let me know if I just can, because I'm gonna miss the thing that I said that I needed to do today was use that code for Clear, but then I remembered that comment and I was like, you know, if it's only 3 months for free and it may be a waste of money anyway, I may not just do the effort. So let me know, do I just sign up for global entry? Let me know soon. Do I just sign up for global entry since pre-check is included and that's it? But I need to do it as soon as possible. Check the marathon sign-on date. I can actually cross that off because I did that today and set an alarm for myself. The sign up date is on January 10th. So I set an alarm in my phone, or a alert in my phone, to go and fill out the sign up form for that. So that I can cross off the list. I don't even have to add that into my digital when I put it in my phone. Follow up with, I'm looking at this place called Bar Mar for February Supper Club here in Chicago. This is going to be our Galentine's Day like event. So we're gonna all wear pink and red and it's gonna be like on a theme or whatever. And I was looking at this place, Bar Mar, and I emailed them like December 27th or whatever for like an inquiry about a reservation and all of that type of stuff, and they haven't gotten back to me. So I put on here to follow up with them on the Supper Club, but I'm gonna cross that off too, because as I was looking up the date of when I sent them the email, I went ahead and just sent a follow-up email. Boop! So that's 2 things crossed off the list already. Ask Tangi, who is my friend, and y'all are familiar with her because that's the friend that I was staying with while I was waiting on this apartment to be ready. These chairs, I cannot sit, like, I have not been having luck on Facebook Marketplace or like offer up. Like usually when I put stuff on there, it be gone, but like I just haven't been able to get rid of them. So I'm like, you know what? She had this big old basement. I'm just going to ask her if I can put these extra chairs in her basement. And I keep saying, let me text Tangi, let me text, and I keep forgetting to do it. So I need to do that. I'll probably do that tonight. What I think I'm gonna do is my little sleeker chair here from Article. I'm going to use that as a desk chair. I'll probably just get a pillow, like a chair pillow, and then one to put up against it, and use this as a desk chair because it fits comfortably in between the opening here. This chair is a little bit too big, so I may put this chair and this chair in storage in her basement. So I need to ask her if that's okay and then figure out how I'm gonna get it over there. Cancel my LA Fitness membership. Unfortunately, you have to go in to where you signed up at to cancel it. So tomorrow I'm actually I'm gonna work out in the morning. I'm going to run up there, not run, but like go up there, cancel my membership. And I might stop by my friend's house and check on her since she lives close. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And the friend is my friend whose house I wanna put my chairs in the basement, so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and just ask her if that's okay. I also need to call Nobu Malibu, Cielo Farms in Malibu, and then I need to book a hotel for 1 night in Malibu. I'm looking to have dinner at Malibu. Maybe I shouldn't say the dates on here, but I'm looking to have dinner at Malibu, in Malibu at Nobu on the Friday that I fly in, and then I'm just going to stay in Malibu that night. Me and my friends get up, go to Cielo Farms, which is like the winery, and do like a wine tasting and all of that in the afternoon, and then go to LA, and then we're gonna spend the rest. We decided last night, well, we decided, me and my friend was talking last night, and I just like, we'll just, you know, we'll just do that. We'll make it a day in Malibu as opposed to like a whole weekend, because it's just so expensive. So we're gonna spend that night in Malibu, have dinner at Nobu, hopefully, if they got space, and then get up that next day, check out of the hotels, go to Cielo Farms, do a wine tasting, explore the property, and then head up to LA. So I also need to book a hotel from the 16th to the 20th. I said the dates anyway. Y'all don't come in me or whatever, but I need to book a hotel in LA from the 16th to the 20th. And then once I get a hotel booked, I need to send it to my friends and be like, hey, look, this is weird. This is the hotel I'm thinking about staying in. Get y'all on. I don't want to share no room. And then create an itinerary around those dates once I have a hotel book. Itinerary for me, not necessarily for my friends. They can do what they want to do. I also need to call Mohila, which is my loan provider, and I need to check on the paperwork for my loan forgiveness, because I noticed that they have like a year worth of payments not applied, that were once applied, they're not applied anymore. And I need them put back on, so I don't know if something is wrong with the paperwork, if they need some new paperwork, whatever the case may be. Also, I need to make sure that all 2023 shit is applied, so I need to get them the W-2s for that as well. So I need to call them. I'm gonna do that on tomorrow as well. I need to look into Zoom pricing for the book club, because I'm going to host book club meetups on Zoom, and you get an hour free. And I can't remember if it like cuts you off after an hour. I have to check, but I need to see if I need to like get my own subscription or something, so I can have at least like a 2-hour Zoom or something like that. I probably won't go over 2 hours with the book club, because anything over that is just too much. So I'm gonna have to put my corporate training skills to test and keep us focused, keep us on time, get her done. Also, I have to follow up on an offer I got to assist me with creating my website pro bono. One of you that follow me on TikTok, we're mutuals. We're both here in Chicago. She does web design, and I was talking one day on TikTok about how like I am struggling through trying to build this damn website on Squarespace, and I just want something basic. I don't even need like a bunch of stuff. So she was like, I can help you. That's what I do. And I was like, I might take you up on that. I am. So I'm gonna double back with her next week as well. And then I need to lock in a supper club date for Brooklyn. So I think I'm gonna do it in April. So I just need to look at flights in April, see what I can get, see what I can get the least expensive. And then once I get dates locked in, I'll start looking at the restaurant suggestions that I have. I have a whole list of restaurant suggestions in my phone that I got off of TikTok from my Brooklyn girlies. And the last thing I have on here is to create a pitch for the 2 brands that I was telling y'all about. And I want to have those pitches sent out to them by the 5th, which is Friday. So all of this, essentially, I'm planning on getting done this week. Not all today, not all tomorrow, but like, you know, I have lunchtime, I have breaks, I have before work, I have after work. So I have plenty of time this week to get all of this done. The first thing was to just get it out on paper. And so I already got 2 things crossed off. Whew! Okay, checking in. I don't even know what time it is. It gotta be like almost 6 o'clock. All of the bathroom is clean except for the shower. I ran out of sand. But all of the floors are Swiffer and clean. Clean the counters, clean the table, dusted. Did everything. I need to unload the dishwasher because I have some dishes in the sink I need to put in the dishwasher. I need to clean the shower. I'm gonna get on live, and then if I feel like it when I get off, I'll unload the dishwasher before I go to bed. But I've made really good progress. I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, just doing a check-in. I'm still in my gym clothes. I ain't taking no shower yet. I need to wash my ass.
It wasn't approved. It's that the last thing that I have is just saying that the part where the employer signed it is missing. Let me check to see one more.
Okay, because I called on that. I don't have access to those places anymore. So they told me if I sent the W-2 or the information off the IRS that would be sufficient.
Yeah, that's true too. Also saying your signature is missing from the form.
Okay.
I wonder if that's what it has to do. I wonder if that's what it has to do with too, because you got a denial letter saying your signature was missing.
Well, that was the first time, so I resent another. Yeah. So I've sent 2 forms.
I see an electronic signature for August 17th of 2022 and on January 26th of 2023.
No,
See, because the one from June 1st of 2018 through January 1st of 2022, that one had already been approved before.
Yeah, I didn't send anything different. I didn't do any. I literally just sent the same thing with a manual signature on it. So I haven't done any re-verification or anything for forgiveness. Here's my question. What would be the next step going forward? Because the last time I talked to somebody, I was under the impression that everything was all good until I keep looking at the applicable amounts or applicable payments, and the entire time between 2017 and 2018 is missing. So do I need to send a new form? Would I need to resend the W-2s? What would I need to do? What would be ultimately what I would need to do if you all aren't able to find the original application?
I would resubmit, and you can send in the pay stubs or the W-2s for the year.
Okay. And to clarify one more time, I will not be able to physically get my manager's signatures for these applications. However, the W-2s are going to, that would be fine as long as the verification of employment is sent and my physical signature is on the application.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do that because at this point I'm tired of this. Is my 3rd time calling about this, and I don't really have the time. Girl. As y'all can see, I was on the phone with Mohila about this public service loan forgiveness plan or whatever that I've been on, like literally for like, I sent the updated information at the beginning of 2022, right? Like when they were doing all the COVID stuff. I sent the information and like something was happening where the application wasn't moving through. So I called and they were like, oh, there was electronic signature. You can't have any electronic signature. It has to be like your actual signature. I know I sent it because I was there when I sent it. I sent a new form with my physical signature in addition to all of the W-2s or W, whatever you call them. Like after you file your taxes from the IRS, literally from all of the jobs that I have that will be qualifying under that. So for the last year, so all of 2020, well, since like, because I did that in January. So yeah, all of 2023, my payments have been sitting at a certain number. There is a whole like year and a half where payments are qualifying, but it keeps saying employment verification needed. But I'm like, what are you saying? So to be honest, I just been too lazy to call. But also they're like, oh, we're working on our system, we're updating our system, give it time, like the numbers will update, and it never updated. So those are one of those things where I was like, Angela, you have to call because it's been sitting at that same number all year. They've been saying they updating their system all year and it should change, and it has not. So obviously something is wrong. So basically what you were hearing going on is she's like, oh, your application, it was denied because there is an electronic signature. I'm like, homegirl, I sent another one. Well, it's still showing the electronic signature. Well, it shouldn't, which means that y'all haven't, like, where is the application that I sent y'all? Like, what are you talking about? Like, if I upload it electronically, right? Like, what are you saying? Like, I think I mailed it in. I think I mailed it in at the person's, like suggestion the last time. So where is it? But this is where I'm confused. Everything else has been approved and applied as a qualifying payment from that same application, right? So the application that you're saying is not valid, there are a certain amount of payments that have been approved and applied and they show qualifying. Like I can see them on the website. So for you to tell me that the application isn't valid for just that year of time makes absolutely no sense. The W-2s for that year of time, year and a half of time, was on that same application. So just say y'all, you don't know, and y'all haven't, like, you can't figure it out, so we can move forward, right? So I ended up just saying, girl, what do I need to do? What do I need to send you? Because we gonna keep going back and forth. You're gonna keep telling me that the application ain't valid, and I'm gonna keep telling you that I resent the application. I'm gonna keep telling you that it makes no sense to me that all of the other payments were approved and those were not, and you're telling me that it's because of the application when all of them were on the same application. So I know that this ain't your business, and I know you didn't set up this structure, but what you're saying ain't making sense, and it's starting to annoy me. So what do I need to do moving forward? And I'm going to ask you 7 times very specifically what I need to send you and how it's going to work. Because if I have to call back and go through this again, I'm not going to be nice. I don't care if you don't make the structure or not. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. So now I have to send in another employment verification for just that year and a half of that time frame for that employment, so that they will re-review the payments and apply them to my qualifying payments for this loan forgiveness, right? That's over 12 payments. That's significant, right? And then I have to send another verification for 2023. She's like, oh, you have to send in employment verification every year. I said, girl, you mean to tell me that y'all can't just type a job in the system, use the IRS to see if people are still working? You mean to tell me you want people to send stuff? Yeah, they have people sending verification every year when you could literally just take 2.2 seconds to go into the IRS to see if people are still I mean, maybe I'm asking too much, but like, please. Anyway, let me go for my run because I need to decompress and de-stress and all of the things, because that just aggravated my fucking soul, and it took me so much longer than I feel like it should have. But now it just puts another thing on my to-do list, and it's annoying as fuck. Like, I'm so annoyed. Like, it's not even funny.
Now will you provide your family with groceries? And I'm on the way.
All our agents are busy assisting other customers. Your call will be answered as soon as possible. You may now add yourself to our future date waitlist at www.noblerestaurants.com.
How does Noble have 17 people in the queue? Like, please, give me a break. We're making dinner. We're making dinner. Remember our less girl meals, more like cooked food. So I baked a potato and made some broccoli, and I'm about to pull some salmon out of the oven. And it's just a baked potato with butter, salt, and chives. No cheese, as much as I want some cheese. Just broccoli. And I'm gonna cut the oven off now. Oh, my bad. And pull the salmon out of here. And I just cooked it in the oven. I decided not to pan fry it just because, honestly, I don't want the splatters all over my stove. And also, I told y'all I gotta get my, I need to get my diet together. Because sign up for, as I mentioned, the marathon is on the 10th. So I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna start like making my habits better now. Hold on, this is a little stuck to the, I do not like the skin, so I'm literally peeling my salmon up off that skin, and it can stay right there on that foil. I don't want that. Anyway, this is my meal. Not a girl dinner at all, a real dinner. I also was drinking Prosecco in a chill shot glass per Drake. That's a Drake lyric if you don't know. Let's wrap up the vlog. Let me tell y'all what I got accomplished. Okay, so I'm gonna sit on the couch and eat so we can talk. The lighting is really good over here. It's 5:58. Normally, after I eat this, I will hop. Why am I so orange? Hated it. Let me move. Okay, that's better. Hold on. I'm still orange, whatever. Let me scoot back some. Okay, that's better. So normally I would eat this and then I would climb right in my bed. But y'all know another one of my outs is getting in my bed at 6 p.m. It's 5:58 now. I need to start Kerry Washington's book. So I'm actually going to, after I eat this, chill on this couch, put Brent back on, lower it down really low so it doesn't interrupt my reading because I need to take notes and stuff for the book club. And I'm going to read the first, 3-4 chapters of that before I allow myself to get in the bed. So just to give y'all an update on what I've accomplished from that list I shared with y'all before we wrap up. Cooking a meal, not going to bed at 6 p.m. So those are 2 things. But also I ended up putting in my application for Global Protect. I just went ahead and did it because I didn't realize it takes 4 to 6 months for approval. So I applied for Global Protect. TSA pre-check comes with that. I'm cool. Like, I've been told that clear is like a waste of money. So I'm good with those 2. Did that today. The application fee was like $100. I thought it was going to be more than that. So that was a good surprise. I also reached out to Mohila. As y'all saw, I was on the phone with them getting very frustrated. Essentially, I have to send verification again. But I need to wait until my W-2s are available from my current job so I can send it all together. So hopefully it'll be available this week. It's usually available the 1st or 2nd week of the year. So I can print those off or email them to myself and then send those off so they can get my qualifying payments correct in the system. So that was frustrating, but whatever. I called Nobu. Apparently you can't, not apparently, well, you can't set a reservation. They open up the reservations a month in advance. So exactly on the 15th of February, I can go in or I can call and set a reservation for the 15th of March. So she told me to call as soon as they open. So I set a note in my phone to do that. What else did I do today? Those are really the only things that I did today. I did make it to cancel my membership, but I do need to make sure that I do that before the end of the month because I think the annual fee charges at the end of the month. I'm gonna try to get down there this Friday coming up. I still need to text my friend about the chairs. Those were the things that I wanted to get done today. But a couple of the big things I got done. I know what to do as it relates to Nobu. That's the reservation that I'm really worried about. After I get done reading, I'm going to like look at some hotels and book something and then send my friends the information about the hotel that I'm booking or that I booked. So I'm in a good place. I didn't get everything that I wanted to get accomplished done today, but again, that stuff that I shared with you all, I wanted to get that done within the week. So before the end of the week, which is Saturday the 6th or Friday the 5th. So I feel good. I feel like I'm in a good place or whatever. We successfully made it through New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I'm gonna eat this food, I'm gonna read that book, and I'm gonna chill for the rest of the night because we are back to the corporate races on tomorrow. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, all the things. It's in the, yeah, I'm a little tipsy drinking that Prosecco, okay? But all of the information is in the description box. And I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for all of the kind words on the last vlog. I appreciate y'all. I receive it. Thank y'all for affirming me. Sometimes we need that. So I thank y'all. I will talk to y'all in the next one. About to eat my dinner. Bye.